Hey guys, have you ever tried to enjoy your life and you're thrown back to the worst case scenario ever? This is not only happening for you, this is happening for 99% of the people. Even though Albert Einstein and Steve Jobs have also talked about this. Mastering the inner peace. So our channel is fully based on mastering the inner peace, but it's a quite vast topic. It has to be conditioned with step by step, by baby steps to mastering the inner peace, informations, everything. So, live a life remarkable in a peaceful way. Okay, in today's video, you see about what is the difference between creations, then you can master easily. And also, Nikola Tesla have correlates the same thing in with ancient Indian spiritual masters. What's that? If you know this, you can master it easily, my dear. Keep this in a such. And now that everybody knows the king of the creation is human beings. But have you ever thought any other animals living with stress, depression, anxiety, or crying? No. Then why humans? There are 84 lakh creations, but except human being, none of the creations are suicidal. Except humans. Why this is happening? If you know this, you can master it easily. Ready?
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Okay guys, before getting into this topic, I will post you a two photo in which a lifestyle, happy lifestyle, but in two different ways. Which one you would choose? First, happiness with the money. Second, happiness with the family. Which one you would choose? Albert Einstein have told that if I born in the next year, I wish I should born in India. Make like this. Because why Indians will only have a masterpiece? Yes, I'm also an Indian. So in India, I'm represented as an Indian. So okay, believe me, India is a country. India is a country where the ancients have originated in the peace very smart, clear, clever. Indians only have a spiritual. Indians only can master the inner peace. So everybody came from uterus. It's not like that. And again, the Steve Jobs also came to India for mastering their inner peace and since it and flight back away. Started his team, who was the CEO of Apple. What is the difference between the creations? There are four things. Today we are going to see about Nikola Tesla's and the creation. First we see the creational difference. Then we can easily correlate with the Nikola Tesla. First thing, there are four divisions in creations. First thing is energy, which creates this entire universe, processing this entire universe. Second thing, soul. Third thing, mind. Fourth thing, state of mind. First thing, energy. It cannot be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transformed from one place to another. You cannot create a gold. You cannot create a diesel. You cannot create a petrol. You cannot create diesel. You can create the greatest mileage car. You cannot create a petrol. You can create the largest and fastest defender. You cannot create air. Like that, there are only three states: liquid, solid, gaseous. These are the three energies which you cannot change. Second thing, soul. Soul without a mind. Plants, amoeba, without blood circulation, or without it cannot give birth to another. Like that, there is no going to be a family, there is no going to be a woman in plants. It also lives, it also makes the food, but it cannot be. That is so. Third thing, mind. Every animal has a mind. It has a certain procedure or a systematic way in which it cannot change it. A vulture cannot grow. A lion cannot fly. So like each and everything has a certain capability, ability, capacity. Four things. If you know this animal with the mind, you can master the state of mind. Because
are we not animals?
Mind, state of mind, both are same, changing the frequencies like that. State of mind. Humans are the only living being creation state of mind. You can become a rich guy, you can become a poor guy, you can cinema star, you can become an actor, you can become a comedian, you can become a businessman, you can become. This is the state. 10%. What happens to you happens to everyone in the entire universe. But what happens to particularly you? Only because of you, because of your karma. 10% of life, 90% of karma. Nearly 10% of life and nearly 90% of karma. First thing, difference between animals, mind and the state of mind. I mean animals and humans. First thing, they will never ever compare with others. None of the animals is going to compare with others. Second thing, they're not going to make mistakes. Human beings often make mistakes and stick with it. Third thing, they're not having commitment. Humans having commitment to make the betterment of life, to experience the reality. Fourth thing, they will never care or share. Like having ability. You cannot train a crow. You cannot train a wolf. Because that is their capability. But a dog can be easy to train. Because that is capability, ability. It comes in that. Fourth, it's need caring and sharing. Doing a thing without understanding or doing action without learning makes mistake. Animals do not make mistake because they are not having understanding or learning capability. And what is the correlation with the Nikola Tesla? Tesla had quoted that everything in this entire universe is from energy, frequency and vibration. Energy, we have seen that everything is created by energies of liquid, gas or creations of us. Everything with energy. The second thing, frequency, here is the greatest. Everything has certain frequency, which frequency we know vibration is frequency. Top 1% have the same mindset. The poorest persons have the same mindset. So mindset is the frequency. If you want to poor, you want to get richer, then you have to change the one thing, that is mindset. You change the mindset, your frequency changes. If your frequency changes, your vibration changes, and everything falls into the right place, right to you. That's it. That's the greatest secret behind the frequencies. Secret behind anything. You have to match with everything. Yeah, they'll unknowingly know the frequency and they get vibrations and they get into the music. Because poor cannot buy a Lamborghini or Rolls Royce without money. Because money is their vibration in which you change to your frequency to an actor or something, you get that money, then you can buy a Rolls Royce. Easy, it's easy. Summary of today's video is don't compare yourself with others, you do your life. Second thing, don't do a thing without knowing or without understanding. You will make a mistake. Third thing, share and care about only your families. Fourth thing, have a betterment to the life, have a vision which changes everything. Vision is the first thing to change your life. Fifth thing, if you want to change your life, just change your frequency, just change your mind. Don't think, change the frequency. Don't think, change the feeling. Stay tuned. This is our channel, and we are not going to make you often videos. We are focusing on quality, not on quantity of daily or weekly or we are based on the quality in more than plenty of captioned. We want this to reach all over this world, and then just leave a comment. What do you want? What do you take from this video, and what you are accepted from this video? If you never subscribe. If you want to subscribe and you want to share to anyone. When you see this video, if you thought you mind a friend, share to someone, because nothing can be learned or grown without broken. So everybody, time reaches everything correctly. Should subscribe. See you in the next week. Thank you.